Here with Coach Pickett as Lady Demons continue their little road swing here this weekend over in Memphis, Indiana, and Memphis. 4 games up there in the Blue City. Coach, before we talk about that, a couple quick thoughts on the Tech game. Knew that Tech had some pretty good pitchers. They kind of held us in check. A good defensive game on both sides, and just when they have multiple bases loaded situations, more often than not, they're going to get scratch across run. That's kind of what happened.
Yeah, I think that the big difference in the game was they came out and scored early. Once we settled in, those last 5 innings, it was pretty even. We just going to continue to work. We're not as far off as maybe we feel at sometimes, some points last night. But they jumped out there and scored 4 runs in the first 2 innings, and just kind of put us behind a little bit. And I think we're pressing a little bit. After you get down like that, and it just, I think that was the difference in the game. And we're going to learn from it. We just got to continue to move forward, keep working, and we're going to get it together here. And hopefully this weekend, after a couple of days of practice, get back out there and start seeing the rewards for the work that girls are going to put in, and take that into next week and have a good week of practice going into the Nickel series.
One of the sort of the key moments of that game was there late in the game when bases loaded, 1 out, and the little, after a couple blooper dinker hits that frustrate every pitcher and every defense. But Kat makes the catch on the line drive for the double play, and kind of reminiscent of what you've seen or what we've seen the past couple weeks from the defense. I mean, going back to the Lamar series where Keeley and Tristan made several good plays. What's been the difference, do you think, defensively from maybe those first couple weeks where we had a handful of errors to what we've seen the past couple weeks?
Well, I think that everybody's starting to settle in. Obviously as the season goes, getting more game reps under them is a big deal. But also, we moved a lot of people around early in the season, and it's not easy to swap positions and things like that. And I think everybody's settling in right now, and they're starting to get confident and comfortable where they're at.
Like I mentioned, Tristan and Keeley had really made some big plays this past weekend. Especially maybe Tristan, because Keeley played short all last year, but do you really feel like she's settled in at third base pretty well?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really proud of Tristan at third base. I mean, she's been pretty solid, making great plays. We worked her at short all, and Keeley was at third, and then we decided to make that swap. And for them to do it like they've done it and approach the change like they have, really proud of them. And it's showing that when you approach things the right way and you're open minded and you're committed to trying to make it it being a team game, really good things happen, and they've been really solid for us over there.
A couple quick thoughts on offense. 3 hits yesterday against Tech. Had a couple off games against Lamar. And we've mentioned it a couple of different times. Is it simply just mentality at the plate, going in with confidence, your approach, all those sorts of things?
I think it's a little bit of everything, but we're going to get it right.
Yeah.
Our kids are going to, they're going to continue to work, and we're going to make sure that we're going to continue to move forward, and we're going to tweak some things, and we're doing going to do some different things to work and start seeing some different results. And that's part of coaching, and it's part of trying to continue to be an ultimate competitor as a player. It's trying to figure those things out, and we're going to do it, and it's just a matter of time. And hopefully it's sooner than later. And the kids want it and we want it, but we're going to get it right. And once we do, things are going to shape up, and we're going to be really strong going down to the middle of the end of the season.
Right. Like I said, Indiana, Memphis this weekend. Both teams kind of on opposite ends of the spectrum. Where they at currently? Indiana's playing pretty well, scoring a lot of runs. And Memphis struggling a little bit over the past couple of weeks. But what do you want to see from Northwestern beyond just who we're playing?
Yeah, I just want us to see us continue to move forward and take what we're working on and the things that we're tweaking at the plate and putting them to use in game situations, and just getting comfortable with that. And when you're struggling like this, you tweaking swings kind of in the middle of the year. It takes some reps and take some time to get confident. And I just want to see that moving forward, and make sure that we're continuing to move forward, whether it's slow or fast, whichever one it is, we just continue to move in the right direction with those things. And I'm excited about this weekend. I'm excited about this week, a couple of practices we're getting to have, moving into the weekend, and then playing the games, and then some time to practice next week. And I think that you're going to see some different things happening with our team, and I'm really excited to see what happens this weekend.
All right, Coach. Well, appreciate you. Have some ribs for me this weekend, and we'll talk to you again next week.
All right, thanks.